more details on that one, you will see it on the page. You'll see it on page 3 of newspaper. Guardian newspaper. And then Lagos arraigns 2 medical doctors for alleged involuntary manslaughter. Lagos arraigns 2 medical doctors for alleged involuntary manslaughter. That is in page 8 of the Guardian newspaper. Right then, Binas expert flay executives escape as federal government files tax evasion charges. That is on page 6 of the Guardian newspaper. And then Nigeria unveils 200 million US dollars global donor initiative to boost SMEs. That is small and medium enterprises. You will see that on page 3 of the Guardian newspaper. I think that will be all from the Guardian at the
All
moment.
right, moving on from the Guardian newspaper, we take a look at the Daily Sun. On the Daily Sun, military opens up on rescue of Kaduna school children. And underneath the headline here, we couldn't eat, sleep, reveal parents. Federal government deploying strategies to end school abductions. This is according to Tinubu. I am so excited about the fact that the abducted school children have actually been rescued. Last week we were talking about this. We're hoping that something good will come out of this. And I am happy that at least we have a good news. And the fact that you actually made a reference to the fact that no ransom was paid. It means that the law enforcement agencies are doing a good job. So big ups to the law enforcement agencies. Okay. Still taking a look at the Daily Sun here. Kanu will soon be freed, Ohaneze assures Southeast youths. Kanu will soon be freed, Ohaneze assures Southeast youths. And that's on page 5 of the Daily Sun. Police confirm murder of 12 personnel in Delta Bush set to honor them. Police confirm murder of 12 personnel in Delta Bush set to honor them. That's a good one. I mean, if you die while in active service, it is only important and necessary for you to be honored. And my prayers still go out to the families of those soldiers that actually lost their lives. All right, still taking a look here at the Daily Sun. Tinubu opts for austere 72nd birthday. That's on page 26 of the Daily Sun. Christians mark Palm Sunday with procession, fanfare, rekindle faith. Christians mark Palm Sunday with procession, fanfare, rekindle faith. As a Christian, I mean, did you go to church on Sunday?
Yes, I did.
Really? So you were here on Sunday. So which?
Yeah, no, after the church now, Benny. After church.
Okay. All right, that's on page 6. All right, final headline here from the Daily Sun. Obasanjo, Apugo, Lord Oti for law scraping pension for ex-governors, deputies. Obasanjo, Apugo, Lord Oti for law scrapping pension for ex-governors, deputies. This is a thing I don't understand. We complain that we don't have money, and yet we are paying these ex-governors pensions. I understand that they worked for us, but come on.
Huge amounts, not just pay, but something.
I mean, I feel like if they are supposed to give best governor award at this point, Abia State Governor Oti should be one of those governors that gets the award. Because
Absolutely.
Come on, in Abia State there's now constant electricity. He is actually renovating the roads, even constructing new roads. Like, the guy is doing well.
He's really, really doing well and utilizing the money that he's being paid or given to be used on his constituency.
He's also
development.
finding more money. Okay.
He's doing well. All right, still on the headlines. Moving right to the Punch newspaper, where the federal government deducts 415 billion naira state allocations for debt services. That is on page 21 of the Punch newspaper. And then CBN directs BDCs to sell dollar at 1,269 naira. CBN directs BDCs to sell dollar at 1,269 naira. Okay, I can say that things are really coming to light from the part of dollar depreciating and be appreciating.
I'm loving the fact that the
Yes.
value of the dollar is coming down.
It's coming
but
down.
What I am hopeful for is the fact that the people that increase the price of goods, they should also reduce it.
It will reduce, but that, Benny, is
you
going
know
to
there's
be a
something-
gradual process because they had bought these goods with the money when it was on the high side.
But you notice something about Nigeria. When once something has gone up,
It
never
stays
comes
there, oh.
down. It never comes down. I mean, I
Yes.
remember when places that used to go for 100 naira, they increased it
Yes,
to 200
200
naira.
and it's
They
still
reduced the price of the petrol at that point. But guess
It
what?
was still the
It's still
transport
the
was
same
still where it
transport.
was.
So what's up?
Oh my God!
How much are they buying petrol?
Anyway,
Just saying.
Benny, I just believe that all of that is going to come to terms very soon. It's just a matter of time. All right, then federal government threatens Gumi with arrest, condemns reckless statements. You will see that on page 20 of the Punch newspaper. And then on the speaker, 15 lawmakers endorse Ayadatiwa's governor's ambition. That is on page 8 of the Punch newspaper. All right, so moving ahead, it says federal government contacts Interpol soldiers held over detainees escape. You will see that on page 2 of the Punch newspaper. So wrapping up from here is it says Nigeria may spend over 725 billion naira on 2024 Hajj. That is on page 9. We don't know why that is, but you will
I mean,
get the
Hajj
whole
is
story.
like a
Yeah.
popular Muslim celebration. So.
Yes. So you will see that on page 9 of the Punch newspaper. Then Kaduna hosts freed people's 28 kidnapped in fresh attack.
Fresh attack.
Wow. You see that in page 20 of the Punch newspaper.
All right, from the Punch newspaper, we take a look at Vanguard. On Vanguard newspaper, NSA launches global manhunt as Binance official flees custody. And that's on page 5 of the Vanguard newspaper. Okuama killings. Let displaced villagers return home. Niger Delta leaders beg Tinubu. Okuama killings. Let displaced villagers return home. Niger Delta leaders beg Tinubu. Now let's take a look at the world of sports here. Finidi eyes back-to-back wins as Super Eagles face Mali in Marrakesh. Finidi eyes back-to-back wins as Super Eagles face Mali in Marrakesh. LP convention to go ahead amid Abure NLC fight. LP convention to go ahead amid Abure NLC fight. Alright, still taking a look at the headlines here. How Nigeria saved 300 billion naira on second Niger bridge bypass design. If you want to know how Nigeria saved 300 billion naira on the second Niger bridge bypass design, according to Umahi, that's on page 11 of Vanguard newspaper. Gumi quizzed over comments on kidnapping. Gumi quizzed over comments on kidnapping. Now, if you want to know the comments that he is being quizzed about, it's on page 13 of Vanguard newspaper. Faye, Senegal's opposition candidate, wins presidency. Interesting. Faye, Senegal's opposition candidate, wins presidency. And that's on page 16 of the Vanguard newspaper. Court acquits 3 NSAS protesters. Amnesty International demands release of others. Court acquits 3 NSAS protesters. Amnesty International demands release of others, and that's on page 10 of Vanguard.
All right, and we're still moving ahead with the top stories. I mean, a lot is happening around, and
That's true.
all right, so we're moving ahead to the nation. Are we doing the nation right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so moving ahead to the nation newspaper, it says how IPOB, other tourist group, are funded by NHU. That is on page 4 of the nation newspaper right there, and then it says security main under fire over Binance chief. That is on page 4 of the nation's newspaper. Government concedes 2% appointments quarter to youth. Government concedes 2% appointments quarter to youth. That is on page 2 of the nation newspaper. Did I say that correctly? Okay.
You said what you said.
Okay. Okay. So still on the nation's newspaper, it says 6 Kaduna school
It's
children.
actually government concedes
Uh-huh.
2% appointment quota to
The
youths.
page,
So
the
they
page.
conceded actually.
So the page was what I was looking out for, because here it's not quite clear.
Well, the page is a page. If you want to
Okay,
know more
so
about that,
the nation
stories on the
newspaper.
nation.
All right, so it says 6 Kaduna children hospitalized after freedom. What were you expecting? That is
I mean, they actually need to be
they went through
hospitalized.
a whole lot.
I mean, the mental
It's
trauma
not easy.
they went through, that cannot just be erased. They actually need to get
Yes.
into counseling where they get to talk about this. I mean, it's not easy to erase it. I know some people would try to tell them forget about it, but they cannot forget about
Yeah,
it.
but these kids are really, really strong also, for them to have gone through all of that trauma, come back, and it's just 6 persons that are hospitalized. Then God is indeed a faithful one, and I think that is a wrap up.
And also
from
the law
nation's
enforcement agencies, they did a good job. I
Absolutely.
mean, it's one thing to always criticize, but when they do good, we also have to say big ups to them, big ups to the federal government, big ups to the law enforcement agencies, and also big ups to the Kaduna state government.
Absolutely.
I mean, Kaduna state has gone through a whole lot. When matters of insecurity, we get to talk about them, 1 or 2 or 3 cases, Kaduna must be mentioned. So I feel like for this one in particular, big ups to everyone that actually helped in the bringing back of these
that
children.
contributed
Like,
to
I'm
the
so happy.
success of all of them. Okay, but is it all that are freed yet?
No.
I said yesterday, I think it was about 180 something or so. I don't know, I'm not certain, but whatever it is, the remaining ones should please. Come.
Let's just hope that
So
more
that'll be
will
all.
be rescued. Actually, it's actually 137.
Okay, 137.
137.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so this is the part of the show that I love so much. This is where we get to talk about the weather. And you know me, I am your weather girl. I get to tell you how the weather is. And honestly, the weather is good right here in the studio.
The studio is always good for you. In the studio.
Like, the weather is so good because the AC is doing its job. Like, come on. But when I step outside, honestly, when I came to the studio, when I came to work today, Holy Ray saw my face.
Oh my God.
It was so nice.
I
had to just sit down because the reception's AC was on as always.
Yeah,
anyway.
same.
So I just sat down, kept quiet, and then I just did like, Holy Ray was like,
No,
I
it's
get
quite
where you're coming from.
It's very hot
Honestly,
outside, seriously.
if I had my way, I would just be sitting down in the studio and enjoying the AC.
Really.
Yes,
Okay.
because come on, when you now step outside, oh no.
And
But yeah,
dry me up with the AC.
see, I don't know about you. I'm prepping you for Canada. You don't want to go to Canada.
Really?
Like, come on.
It doesn't matter. I have a lot of cardigans that I can wear.
No,
for
you
that
have
one.
to be ready to enter the cold.
No, I'm not
Because
ready yet.
when you go to Canada, this one I'm prophesying Canada, you will not take it.
I
you
take
not take
it.
this
I
Canada.
take it. I take it right now.
Okay. So let's see. Right here, right now, in the beautiful city of Abuja. Abuja has a current temperature of 34 degrees Celsius. It's currently a sunny, hazy weather right here in the city of Abuja. Now let's go to Aba. Aba has a temperature of 33 degrees Celsius. It's a partially cloudy, partially sunny weather right there in the city of Aba. Now to my home city, Obyonyin. You know, Holy Ray and I are literally sisters. So yes, as a Cross River girl, or Cross River ladies.
All right.
Currently in Calabar, Calabar has a temperature of 33 degrees Celsius. It's a partially cloudy, partially sunny weather right there in our city, Calabar, the beautiful city. Somebody actually told me something. One of my neighbors, when I got back home, he said, "Why are you always hyping your place like that? I don't understand." And I'm like, "Come on, you would always hype where you come from.
Why if you don't hype where you come from? Where else would you go hype?
I don't understand.
You have to hype
Like,
your home.
I always say the beautiful city of Abuja.
Of course, because here is your passion.
Abuja is a beautiful city, but come on, come and
But this is not your
live
bed
and
home.
be at rest. It's Calabar. Okay, now moving on, let's go to the city of Enugu. Okay, beautiful city of Enugu. Before people come and hate. Yes, in the beautiful city of Enugu, Enugu has a current temperature of 35 degrees Celsius. It's a mostly cloudy weather right there in the city of Enugu. Onitsha has a temperature of 36 degrees Celsius. It's a sunny weather right there in the city of Onitsha. Now let's check out other cities now. Abeokuta has a temperature of 34 degrees Celsius. It's a mostly cloudy weather right there in Abeokuta. Ado-Ekiti has a temperature of 33 degrees Celsius. It's a mostly sunny weather right there in Ado-Ekiti. Now Ibadan has a temperature of 35 degrees Celsius. It's a mostly cloudy weather right there in the city of Ibadan. And Ilorin has a temperature of 38 degrees Celsius. A partially cloudy, partially sunny weather right there in Ilorin. Now let's go to Lasgidi. Lagos has a temperature of 33 degrees Celsius. It's a partially cloudy, partially sunny weather right there in Lagos. Osogbo, that is Adeleke City. Yes, Adeleke City has a temperature of 34 degrees Celsius. A cloudy weather right there in Osogbo. Ife has a temperature of 33 degrees Celsius and mostly sunny weather right there in Ife. Now let's take it to the northern cities now, starting with our neighbors in Kaduna. Kaduna has a temperature of 37 degrees Celsius. It's a cloudy weather. It's a cloudy weather right there in the city of Kaduna. Our neighbors in Kaduna experiencing a cloudy weather. In Zaria, Zaria has a temperature of 38 degrees Celsius, cloudy weather right there in Zaria. Over at Maiduguri, Maiduguri has a temperature of 41 degrees Celsius. It's a sunny, hazy weather right there in Maiduguri. Kanu has a temperature of 39 degrees Celsius, a sunny weather right there in Kanu. And finally, Fubara city of Port Harcourt has a temperature of 35 degrees Celsius. It's a mostly cloudy weather right there in Port Harcourt. And there you have it, the weather forecast in major cities in Nigeria. And you already know, the moment I get to say this show is literally about to end. But Holy Ray, talk to me. How did you enjoy yourself today?
Of course, I did enjoy it myself.
Why?
Having fun.
You know the thing about Holy Ray, she doesn't like to dance. She's too serious.
Who told you that?
You're too
I
serious.
am a good dancer.
Like you walk in and Holy Ray is all serious. I don't understand.
I am a good dancer.
You are a good dancer, but I have never seen you dance.
Oh my God.
Except you're like shaking your head. That is literally the
like,
only thing you
dance,
do.
Dance like I move my body. I dance. I'm a good dancer.
So this is the dance. Really?
I'm a good dancer. No, jokes apart. Seriously, I'm being serious right now.
We are going to work on that because part of the Sunny Side show,
I know you like dancing.
We dance.
I know you like
we
dancing.
dance.
Okay,
so yes, at the Afropop Hour today, Holy Ray asked the question: would you still get married to your partner if you find out a week to your wedding that the person actually had 4 children and you were never informed.
Aware.
So Holy Ray had asked me, what would I do? Okay.
Oh, so it's now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is what I would do, yeah. It depends.
Okay.
Am I somebody that actually 4 children, that's a lot.
Okay.
1 child, not bad. And it also depends on how much I love this person.
Okay.
Nobody's perfect. Because
Okay.
let's be honest, there are certain things about yourself your partner doesn't know.
Absolutely.
So obviously I would take this as one of those secrets that the person was shy and did not
Okay.
want to tell me. But the
Okay.
fact that the person still told me at some point, I would still have to think about it.
Oh my God. To even think that you got my attention,
I don't understand.
staring at you with all my seriousness.
But yeah, I would think about
Did you
it.
say yes or a no? Are you going
I don't
ahead with the
understand. I said
marriage
I'll
or
think
you're
about
not?
it. You
Really?
said, what will you do? You did not tell me yes or no. So what I'm going to do is to think
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
Shetigbo.
Yes, so Mingbo.
All right. Now, at the 3 o'clock hour during the entrepreneur, what were we talking about?
We talk about minor scale businesses that you can venture.
I mean,
into
I
to
was
make money.
listening to her talking about all the skills, and I'm like, Holy Ray, the entrepreneur. And then Top Gear, we talked about
Yeah, fuel economy,
the
especially
economy.
in this period.
I mean, with the current state of the economy, you just have to be smart.
Absolutely.
If you're not smart, you'll be crying.
Yeah.
Because you'll be filling your car
every day.
every day, and then you'll be saying no money, no money, no money. And yes, we just finished Traffic Rush, where we took a look at the national dailies, and also we got to take the weather forecast. And yes, you can follow us on all our social media platforms at Eagles FM Abuja. Also check out our website at www.eaglesfm.com. And yo, don't forget to download our app on iOS and Play Store. You can follow Holy Ray
At all social media handles at Holy Ray. That is HOLY.
You see why I say
Double
you're so serious?
RAE.
On social media platforms at Holy Ray. Again,
Holy child of God.
I beg.
Thank you.
Anyway, you can follow me on Instagram. I am Benedicta_Henshaw. You see? Fun people like me.
Oh, I see.
Facebook and TikTok, Benny Henshaw. Or you can also check out Ekaite Ekeng. That's another TikTok. That's my other TikTok account. And then you can also check Your Media Plug. I mean, this other TikTok accounts, if you love all these movies and series, that's what I do there. And you can also check me out on X at Benedicta Hench 1. This X, I'm not so sure about it, but yes, on X I am Benedicta Hench 1. Now the ladies of the South are leaving the studio. So, Holy Ray, what do you have to say to everybody?
To everybody, keep your minds down. Take care of yourself.
I don't understand.
Be
You keep your minds down.
Be abreast with everything that is happening. But don't take life too serious.
Why not?
Don't take it too serious.
Somebody
Although
that
she
is
said,
serious.
she said, I love
Somebody
to take
that
it
is
so
serious is telling people not to take life
Yes,
seriously.
I'm
Really?
just saying that you shouldn't take things too seriously. Don't let them bother you. Just do your best and let God, who created you, do the rest for you.
My country people, you know, as I always say, at the 6 o'clock hour, Maliki will be here for Eagles Laugh Lounge.
Yeah.
At the 7 o'clock hour, my daddy, Honorable Affair the Great, will be here for Gidigba Assembly. And you already know on Gidigba Assembly, everybody
Is
not
an honorable.
you know. But as for me, Benedicta Henshaw, just know this. Tomorrow, the show is going to be hot. Hot. Yes, you are going to be hot.